I've got my peeps, so let's get political. So this week on Nerds of Nerddom, we decided to have a talk about the death of Osama bin Laden, which I thought was a really interesting idea, and I'm looking forward to hearing what other people have to say on this topic, especially because the four of us all live in different countries. So I think it'll be neat to see the different perspectives on that. I actually watched the whole thing unfold live, which was really exciting for me because usually I miss stuff. I was up late on Skype chat and on Facebook, and someone said, oh, Fox News is reporting that Osama bin Laden is dead, and I was like, what? And then it wasn't on the BBC, and then it was on the BBC, and then I believed it. And then I watched Obama speak live, which was cool because he is an amazing speaker. Honestly, when I listen to him, it's like I don't care what he's saying. He could be telling me something really boring about, I don't know, the economy. And I would enjoy listening to him because I love the way he speaks. My gut reaction when I heard about this was not jubilation, and as I watched the end of the press conference and then they showed the people celebrating outside the White House, I have to say I found that really distasteful. I know a lot of people have been saying this. I imagine a bunch of you watched Dan Brown's video, and I kind of feel like the YouTube/nerdfighting community as a whole feels more or less the same, in that it's not right to celebrate someone's death. I think mostly I just don't like the idea of justice, especially justice being served as death. It's really hard for me to explain this because I like to feel like I can hold all the perspectives in my head at the same time and see all their merits. And that's a challenging thing to do. I mean, call me a hippie humanitarian, humanist, I don't know, peace, love, whatever. I don't agree with the idea of celebrating someone's death, no matter what they have done. I am not in favor of the death penalty. I feel like people should be held accountable for their actions and live to be held accountable. Partly probably this is because I'm not religious and I don't believe in heaven and hell. So if you do believe in hell, then I guess that's a comforting thought that he is probably in hell. But he probably wouldn't agree with you. He would probably believe that he is in whatever kind of heaven he believes in. So there's been a quotation that has been bandied around a bunch. I saw it in, I think, the comments of Hank's video yesterday. And basically I would like to say that quotation pretty much sums up how I feel about this. Martin Luther King Jr. says, I mourn the loss of thousands of precious lives, but I will not rejoice in the death of one, not even an enemy. Returning hate for hate multiplies hate, adding deeper darkness to a night already devoid of stars. Darkness cannot drive out darkness, only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate, only love can do that. And I just feel like that's probably the best way to put it. Fittingly, I read this book today and yesterday. It's, you can see it, Love is the Higher Law by David Levithan. It's about September 11th and the aftermath. And I have to say, this made me cry like a book hasn't made me cry for quite a long time. And I think it was especially appropriate to read it now. And while I do think I have gained an understanding for how it might have been to live in New York around September 11th, I still don't think that we should celebrate Osama bin Laden's death. Because an eye for an eye only ends up making the world blind. And that's pretty much where I stand on this. And I look forward to hearing what everyone else has to say. In other news, the Conservative Party of Canada got a majority in yesterday's election, and I'm not gonna lie, that makes me pretty frustrated and angry and sad. But that's just because I'm a peace, love, hippie humanitarian. So there's not much I can do about that.